Hey angels, I hope you're well. This is what is next in love for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will say, Virgo, I gave this disclaimer for Gemini as well. I myself am a Gemini, Sun, and Venus. So, just as proof that I don't fluff anything, the Gemini reading has been like the worst so far for these love reading series. And the disclaimer that I gave Gemini is I'm reading what's next in love, or rather, what's next in like romance. This isn't like your subscription to romance for the rest of your life. It's not that anything else is coming, in, but this is the next situation that I am picking up on. And for Virgo, it doesn't feel very healthy. The songs that I got were Obsession by Thornhill and then Disdain by Corpse, which I would not say that either one of those are positive love songs. And there's also this feeling of heavy. I was going to say dejection. I don't know if that's a word. It could be rejection, or both. Like a dejected feeling, some sort of rejection. It feels like there is somebody that plays mental games with you. And it's like, on one hand, there is this interest in you, but I feel like it's more so physical. And Virgo being ruled by Mercury, you know, you're very intelligent, Virgo. Like, you have very deep thoughts and feelings about things, but I feel like sometimes Virgo's wound is not being able to express that. And so I almost feel like your capacity to express yourself may be jeopardized. Seems too intense because that sounds like it's a forever thing. I just mean more so in this situation. It's like if you engage in this with this person coming in, it's like there's something that like stops you with. And this is so interesting, this came through very heavily in Gemini's reading too. So I don't know, like Virgo could be dealing with a Gemini and Gemini could be dealing with a Virgo. I don't know. Personally, in my experience as a Gemini and having a Virgo on the receiving end, I don't always think that Gemini and Virgos are the best coupling. But anyway, let's get into the cards. I just kind of feel like the energy is that I'm feeling like you are at risk of getting stuck at this person, getting stuck on this person because of the mental stimulation. It could be that this person is already coupled. That's kind of the energy that it's giving me, is like you wanting to feel chosen by this person amongst other options, if that makes sense. Just saw 333 on the timer. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I don't know, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Gemini or another air sign. And then the Six of Pentacles, but it's reversed. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who, like, they're very captivating to you. There's a lot of mental, talk about intellect with Virgos. There's like a lot of mental intrigue here. But, Six of Pentacles reversed, I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of substance. We also have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Magician, followed by the Empress. And I use this deck a lot. Like, this is shuffled, but here's 1, 2, 3. And I almost feel like, these are upright, but I'm actually reading this in a way where I feel like this person is very strategically and craftily manipulative. And I'm even getting, and I hate to just throw this around because I know it's like a buzzword at this point, but I almost am getting the trope of like the narcissist and the dark empath. it's like this person is drawn to you because of what you provide in an energetic sense. Like very much energy vampire energy is what I feel like you're encountering. And the craziest thing is too, King of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. It's almost like I feel like you know this when you meet this person. Like you already know this before you get so emotionally invested. You already know that this would not be good for you. But there's something about feeling like you can handle it, or that you know that you can just go into this and have fun. And I don't feel like that's the case, babes. We have 10 of Arms. It's like, I mean, you'd eventually be okay. And again, I think I said this in Gemini's reading. I will never tell you, like, I feel like some experiences, even painful ones, or even experiences that seem great and don't last forever, I don't feel like they should be avoided, because they're on our journey for a particular reason, for growth, to integrate lessons. But this is one that if you are picking up on the warning signs of what I'm saying, especially if you start getting that feeling like, oh no, I can handle this, like I can beat them at their game. Not saying you can't, but I feel like this is a very parasitic individual, and I would just steer clear of this. It's so interesting how similar this feels to Gemini's reading. So maybe it's more so like people ruled by Mercury are kind of dealing with this. Or again, perhaps there's like a crossover, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a lot of Gemini in your chart. Maybe a Gemini watching has a lot of Virgo in their chart. I don't know. But this is very, very similar. Let's see. We have the Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Sun reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the World. I think there's one more that flipped over. Oh, two more that flipped over. Ace of Arms reversed, or Ace of Swords reversed, and then Five of Wands reversed. There's something about this energy, like with all this, the story that it's telling me is, if you were to pause before engaging with this person, it's actually going to be a great reflection period on you to get more clear about what it is you want, rather than just jumping in with somebody who is giving you kind of that stimulation and attention. And I mean, I understand that. I do. And like wanting that stimulation, especially if it's like been a while since you've had really something going on in that department. But there's something about this person making you feel small. There's something about this person actually highlighting your insecurities, things that you have worked very hard on kind of accepting about yourself, that this person would just kind of make you go through that again. And it's like, yes, on one hand, you do need to, I guess, be challenged to remain certain of yourself without external validation, without external reassurance. Sure, yeah. But I don't know. This person, I'm also getting something that may tell you that it's this person. They may like slick their hair back a lot, whether they're male or female or whatever. Like, you know, with the girls it could be like slick back bun, wet slick back. With guys, I'm just getting slick back hair. Could tend to like dress up more. Something about them not cooking either, like eating all their meals out, is coming through. So those are some signs that, you know, could tell you it could possibly be them. I'm getting a silver Toyota Corolla or like silver gray Honda Civic. Please don't be offended if I just named your car. I'm just saying what's coming through. But anyway, Virgo, I'm sorry that's not the most positive read, but I'm going to always tell you what I get, okay? Anyways, I love you so much, and I will see you next time.